Welcome to our presentation about financial literacy. The federal government encourages institutions to offer literacy programs in order to assist our students to better understand their financial obligations after graduation. Our purpose is to help you understand your loan debt and repayment options, inform you about the exit counseling session required by the government, and our new discounted tuition rates for our graduate programs. We will address federal loans, which include subsidized, unsubsidized, Perkins, and nursing loans. Private loans are handled differently, but all loans require a timely repayment. Federal loans are managed by agencies selected by the Federal Direct Program, while private loans are managed by the actual lending institutions. The servicer of your loan sends out documents called disclosure statements for each year you have borrowed a loan. However, the National Student Loan Data System lists all of your federal loan data. If you have borrowed private loans, you will be contacted by that lender. We will address consolidation of loans shortly, but know that your private loans currently cannot be consolidated with your federal loans. As mentioned, the National Student Loan Data System has all the information regarding your federal loans. The website for NSLDS is shown on the previous screen. When you navigate to that, select the Financial Aid Review button. You'll be asked to enter your federal user ID. If you have not created a user ID, you can do so from this page. Just select the middle tab, Create an FSA ID, and follow directions. The federal PIN is no longer a valid login tool. The user ID and password will allow you access to all the federal websites, including FAFSA. Your parents have access to NSLDS as well for review of their Federal Parent Plus loans, but they must create their own user ID and also will no longer be able to use the PIN. They will be able to see all the federal loans they have borrowed for either their own education or that of their children. Once you've entered the correct personal information and user ID, click the Submit button and you will land on the Loan Detail page and have access to all the information regarding your federal loans. You will see data similar to this screen. As an example, this student has borrowed from the federal program a total of 17 loans, 2 of which are consolidated. We'll address consolidation further along. You can see the total loan amount owed, current interest accrued. When you click on one of the numbers, you'll see all the details of that loan. Let's open loan number 3. Loan number 3 for this student shows the total loan amount borrowed, the outstanding principal, when the loan was approved and dispersed, the current status, and the servicer contact information. If you are continuing your education, your loans will remain in a deferred status as long as you're registered for 6 credits per semester. Technically, you could continue with another undergraduate or graduate degree and not have to make loan payments. However, interest on unsubsidized loans will continue to accrue, and there are federal limits on how much you may borrow. You may also elect to make payment on the interest only or principal and interest as you continue your education. Remember, each loan might have a different servicer, so open each loan to record this information. Again, NSLDS shows all the details of each of your federal loans. Federal loans except for Perkins and nursing have a 6-month grace period before you have to begin making payments. There is no penalty for prepaying your loans. It is important that you do not ignore loans or payments or stop paying, as a defaulted federal loan will greatly affect your credit and purchasing ability. The government may even garnish your wages or take any tax refunds. The federal government offers several consolidation options. Remember, on the previous screen there were several loans listed. If a student does not consolidate, you could, in theory, be making payments to several different servicing agencies. Consolidation allows all your loans to be set up so that you're making one payment, generally on a monthly basis. The interest rates are weighted averaged, so you may end up paying less interest. Also, there are options for additional interest savings discounts. The various repayment options will allow you to choose how long you have to pay the loan back and, if eligible, make the payment as low as possible. The YouTube video is also a very helpful tool for a quick understanding of the loan options. A key to success in the loan process is good communication with your servicers. They can help you select the best repayment option for you. It's also important to know you can change your repayment option at any time. We've used the repayment estimator on the link shown and can see various repayment periods, estimated monthly payments under the different plans. It also shows the longer you take to repay, the more interest will be accrued and your total payment will be reflected on the bottom line. When you're ready to consolidate or want more information, go to studentloans.gov. Once on this page, you're offered many options as a federal loan borrower. Select the Repayment and Consolidation button. The video, Watch to Learn, is a very quick and helpful explanation of loan repayment and options. Take a minute to check it out. Your parents may also use this site to consolidate their Parent Plus loans for one or more students or their own educational loans, but must log in using their own user ID. Once you're on this page, sign in with your user name and password. This tutorial does not allow time to discuss repayment or consolidation option in great detail, but the federal agencies are there to help you with this process. Remember, consolidation and repayment options are designed to help you select the best option for your loan repayment future. After you've signed in and you come to this page, you will see this site offers you many options. For example, click the toolbar for frequently asked questions, contact information, and other resources for the federal loan programs. Review the website information before starting the process so you're familiar with what information you'll be required to have on hand in order to answer the questions on the application correctly. Remember, there are agents to help you. When you're ready to consolidate, select the Start Application button. Above and beyond understanding your loan debt and consolidation options, the federal government requires that the institution request you complete an exit counseling session. The session is completed online and requires you to respond to a series of questions. Upon completion, the institution will receive an electronic response and your process will be complete. As with all the aforementioned loan process, take your time and respond accurately. To complete the exit counseling session, go to studentloans.gov. You will enter the website as the borrower using your FSA ID. Search for the counseling area in the left column and you will be directed to this page. Scroll down to see the last of the four options. Select Exit Counseling. As you'll see, it's marked Required. Follow all directions and complete the session. This may take about 30 minutes. If you leave the session before completion, you will have to start over. On this website, www.studentaid.gov, there is also a great deal of helpful information to help you plan for a successful financial future. Review the information on this site. Any of the federal websites mentioned in this video offer a great deal more information than we have time to discuss. Research and investigate all options regarding your federal loans. Our government offers a few loan forgiveness programs for which you might qualify. You can further research the website listed above about loan forgiveness. If you meet the criteria, you may find that as much as $17,000 in federal loans may be forgiven. As with any of the information discussed, do your own research and ask questions. Every student is an individual. What might have worked for a friend might not work for you. Plan, save, and set goals. Check with your employer for pensions or other savings options. If a pension plan is offered, generally the employee contribution is minimal, but the company may contribute a much higher percent on your behalf. Starting a pension or retirement savings at an early age may seem unimportant now, but in the long run you will reap the benefits and may even realize tax benefits. Federal loan interest paid is tax deductible. In 2013, the Mount discounted graduate tuition for Mount undergraduates who enroll in one of our master's degree programs. You can receive 25% off your total tuition per semester if you meet the criteria listed here. Remember, if you continue to be enrolled for half-time, 6 credits or more per semester, your loans will be deferred and no payment will be necessary. However, you do have the option to continue to make payments. You can also receive federal loans for the graduate program. Finally, be a good communicator. Stay in contact with the servicer of your loan. Advise them of any changes to your name, address, phone, or any extenuating circumstance such as loss of employment which may hinder the payment of your loans. They will work with you. The websites noted in this presentation are all federal agencies. They will be able to answer your questions and help you achieve your financial goals. On behalf of the Mount, we wish you every success.